Sketchable Plus is a whole new edition style, not necessarily update or upgrade, but it's just it's similar as to how Sketchable app works, but now it's made with a whole new technology in mind, a whole new workflow, a whole new system, and a great new way of keeping track of your artwork across different devices. And if you're like me, I have that problem. I have a problem where I have multiple devices. It's a good problem to have, and it will. I don't. Now I can save my files and drawings to my Dropbox. If you use OneDrive or Google Drive, that's fine too. But I save mine to Dropbox, and that in Dropbox it syncs across all my other computers, and then it gives me a chance to open that file on a different computer in Sketchable Plus, and boom, I continue working on my drawing. So that's where there's big changes happening in Sketchable. But let's go ahead and download and install the new Sketchable from the Microsoft Store. So first thing you're gonna do is go to the Microsoft Store and do a search for Sketchable. Let's see what happens. Boom. I do have it on my list. So let's go right here like this. Sketchable. All right, there it is. Boom, and there it goes. It shows up. But let me just go ahead and click on enter. Sketchable. So the only Sketchable you're gonna find in the App Store now is Sketchable Plus. You're not gonna find Sketchable app anymore. That's it. This is the next level on Sketchable. Of course, I own it, so there it is, Sketchable Plus. Click on it. It looks like it's already got a review. Oh my gosh, who did that? Who did that? That's all right. That's all right. Yes, I like it. Come on, camera. Let's go. All right, so let's go ahead and click on install. And I am going to go ahead and download and install Sketchable Plus. It's coming down now. Now, who did that? Who was boom, there it is. Let's go ahead and click on open. Let's open Sketchable Plus. There it is. Boom, 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 bam. We got it. There we go. Sketchable Plus is right there. Just like that, it installed in a few seconds and it started up in a second or two. Just like that. I'm going to go ahead and grab my Surface Pen. Move over this way a little bit. Come on. Here we go. Yeah. Looks like we got it. And first things first, you're going to notice is that when you open Sketchable, it starts you off on a page or canvas artboard ready to draw. Now, sometimes we use these apps for writing notes, and so what you want to do is, if you're interested in keeping track of notes or doing sketches and designs, sometimes you can just go ahead and start writing on that document that pops up when you start Sketchable Plus. With me, I like to set up my own artboard, so sometimes I start with this one and I say, sure, why not? Let's go ahead and start something. The letter D, why not? Because, you know, that's my name. Oh yeah, there it is. Start with the letter D, or let's say, and I start with the canvas that is already here on the screen when Sketchable Plus starts up. This screen is 1920 by 1080. So this is 1920 and then 1080 down here. And as you can see, I can use my finger to draw on with also. So there's a couple things that I'm going to do right now. First things first is go through my settings right there, help. There's file, tools, and help. That's something else you're gonna notice, that there are menus now. We have menus. Click on settings, and I'm going to change over here in the top left where it says paint with stylus and touch. I'm just gonna select stylus, yes, and go back, boom. So now my finger, it is the panning, two fingers is the zooming and rotate, bam, just like that. Look at that. Yes, and of course I do have a surface, and that means that I have touch enabled screen if you have any other type of device. Like I also have a Hue on, a couple Wacom's. They're non-touch. Then it's cool to use some keyboard shortcuts. Or on the left hand side over here, let me change the color. Over here on the left hand side, let me see if I can get a brighter red. There we go, like that right here. Come on, let's go. No, that's still not brighter. Oh, there it is. That's how I do it. Over here on the left hand side, we have some controls that if you don't have a touch enabled device, then you use these controls for like the hand to pan around. You have the magnifying glass so you can zoom in and out. And you also have the rotate tool. Look at that, and rotate around. Paul says that surface looks like a beast. Oh my gosh, it's amazing. So the first things that I did was to go ahead and turn off that draw with the stylus and the finger. Now I want to draw only with the stylus, and of course I do have the Surface Pen here, and I have a fancy, let me reach over and grab it, and look, the camera follows me. I have a fancy Adonit Ink Pro, so let me turn it on. Boom, and I can touch the screen. Look at this, oh my god. Yes, this is a beautiful pen. I love this pen. This is so awesome. It is nice and chunky. That's what I like about this pen versus this pen. And even though the Surface Pen has a matte finish, so it feels like there's some grip. The Adonit ink pen has the barrels thicker and slicker, but it does feel like you can hold on to the pen and it won't slide on you. So I like the fact that it's just thicker and bigger. So let's go ahead and use this pen for now. Okay, so that's the first thing, right? First thing is to turn off the draw with your finger. Second thing I want to do is not use this canvas. I don't want 1920 by 1080. Let's say you do want it, and that's cool. And you start drawing and sketching. All right, so you have two options right now. One, you start, let's say you're not even drawing and sketching. You just let's go open our layers. Gotta have layers. There it is. Boom. Let's say that you open Sketchable. You're ready to start writing down notes, right? You have notes. Like, I'm writing notes. I need to, do a diagram. I'm in class. Or you're an artist like me and it's like, okay. I have some artboards ideas for a video, not only an animation, but I also have a series that goes together with some comics, and I start dumping out the things that are in my brain, right? Okay, cool, that's nice. Well, eventually you're like, well, to start off and start sketching and drawing is awesome, but I really want a bigger page than 1920 by 1080. No problem. Over here on the left hand side is our couple of canvas control tools, and this one right here is the canvas size. This one right here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4 bunched in together. So the bottom left one, click on it, and I can change the canvas size. I can say I want to go from pixels to inches, or keep it in pixels and then start typing a number. And I do have my keyboard right here, so instead of using the arrows and going up one at a time, let me go ahead and type in, I want this to be 2100. Come on, I know I typed in the numbers. Oh, it doesn't. Okay, here we go. There we go. I know I was typing. And then I want the height to also be 2100. There we go. Come on, you gotta go slow. All right, boom, got it. And I'm gonna keep it at pixels. I'm gonna click on commit. Boom. So now my canvas size has changed. What's up, Art of War Studios? How you doing? So now my canvas size has changed. I can then move my layer around, reorganize what I'm doing, and this is my comic sketches. This is the what did I call it? Not artboards. What do you call it? My scenes. I forgot the word. Boom, my scenes, and then I can keep going down the line, page by page, scene by scene, working on my artboards there. Bam. And I can keep writing some notes here, zoom in, all that stuff, make my pen thinner. I can move this over to the side, use my finger, go back and forth, left and right to make a thin line, make a thicker line, go back to make a thin line. Boom. I'm not going to do it at the same time, but there is an option to keep your pen size open when you're drawing so you can draw at whatever size you want. Boom. And then we have the undo button over here in the top left. And there you are. Nice and neat. Keep on sketching. Keep on drawing. What's up, Elisandra? I was done streaming for 2022, but I'm back because Sketchable Plus is in the Microsoft Store right now. And I just finished playing with it last couple hours. I was thinking of streaming from a different setup. I said, nah, that other setup is for recording video, and today I wanted to just stream this live as I go through a couple of things with Sketchable Plus. I'm not going to be here long because I want all of you to go to the Microsoft Store and get your own copy. There it is. Where's the Microsoft Store? Right there. Look, there we go. Come on. Sketchable Plus is right here. Boom. Go ahead and go to the Microsoft Store. Type in Sketchable. Find Sketchable Plus. And drop in $20. That's all it takes. $20, and you have it for the rest of the time. It's for forever, and don't have to spend any money again. It does offer a lot of awesome things, and this is what I'm going over right now. I'm gonna read this out because it's kind of cool that they have the list right here. But I'm going through my own step-by-step process. So when you start Sketchable Plus, it gives you a sheet of paper to draw on. Of course, it's a sheet of paper that's 1920 by 1080. And that's cool for most of the time when you're ready to start sketching. I do like that. I like the fact that when you open Sketchable, if you need to start drawing or sketching or writing down some notes, it's ready to go. But if you're like me, you have an idea of what you want to draw. You already know that you got some things some work to do. And there goes the sensor. Okay, cool. So instead, when Sketchable opens, what I want to do is go to File, New. You see, look, check out this menu. There's a menu up here now. File, New, and then of course I'm gonna discard what I started to draw, and I can start a document size that is appropriate to my purpose of drawing right now. So let's go to presets. Let's click on presets, and we have the Surface Studio, Surface Book, Surface. There's two Surface Books, the 15-inch and 13-inch. Nice. Surface Laptop Studio, Surface Pro. These are different Surface device screen sizes. That's cool. I like it. But since I do a lot of comics, there's Facebook, Instagram. I think it's a Twitter and video file sizes also. But I am into comics and paper drawing or paper-like projects, comics mostly, or things that are gonna end up in print. So then I'm gonna go ahead and choose is it the A3 or A4? I forgot. I'm gonna say the A3. Let's go with A3. It's gonna go big. Look, there it is, 3,500 pixels by 4,961 pixels, or I can change it to inches. There it is. Yeah, 11 by 17. I like that. Yes. It's not exactly 11 by 17, but that is close to the comic book paper size. It's a 300 DPI. Click on create. Boom. I did not give it a name. I did not title it anything. It's untitled. That's okay. So now the same thing, right? Let's go start setting up some. Boom. Is it artboards? It's what is it that when you're making film and animation and you draw some storyboards? Oof, I knew it was something like that. All right, let's go ahead and make that a bit smaller. Let's go right there. Boom. How could I forget storyboards? There's the storyboards. And so now I can work with and create whatever artwork I need for my projects, and I have the paper size that I want. So if I still wanted to do some storyboards on a sheet of paper, then I have it. If I want to do some comic book pages, I can still do that. Bam, there it is. Nice. Here we go. Or I can let's go ahead and turn that off and create a new layer and say got it. We're gonna make this is a comic book page. So I make my panels. Boom. You know what? Let's not do that one. Boom, bam. And right now I am clicking on the undo and the redo buttons on the top left of the ribbon. Bam, there goes some two figures. It's got that Wild Wild West right there. And then he's mean looking. And so I was using the undo button. But let's say you have a smaller device, right? So right now I'm on the Surface Studio, so this thing is big, it's huge. Look at it, it's right there. But let's say you're on a Surface device that's smaller, so you can get rid of the ribbon. Up here, there's a little drop down arrow. Click on ribbon, and that ribbon is gone. And what happens to the undo and redo button? It's right here on the left hand side, all the way right here. Boom, right there. It's right there. So now I can click on the undo right here. Yeah. All right, so then the boy is here. All right, don't do that one. There it is. That was close. Bam. Got it. And then we have, let's go like that. Let's put the hands. So he has the hand here. I'm just making stuff up, man. He got the hand right there, and they're ready to battle. Boom! I made a comic book page right there, just like that, by selecting the page size that I want to work with. And I can go to File, New, and of course, let's discard that. I don't need to keep it. Click on Presets, and boom, find the size that I want, the A3. Click on create, and I can start working just like that. This is a couple of things that I like about what Sketchable Plus is doing versus what Sketchable app was doing before. Another thing I like to point out is this ribbon, right? So there's a whole lot of things up here in this ribbon, including the color wheels, and I've been drawing with Sketchable Plus already. So these are some of the most common colors that I have used recently. Bam. And anytime you change colors, let's go ahead and open the color wheel. If you want to keep track of that color, just click on that plus right here. Boom, and there's that color. So you can switch colors back and forth to whatever color is in your color wheels. And there's plenty more space for a whole bunch of more colors. So you're never going to run out. If you want to pick a color, there's your color picker. You got it. Okay. Cool. Turn it off and then keep drawing. And then we also have this is the tunnel filter. There you go. Just check and see how things are working out in your drawing. I like these cool tools. And then this is the boom, the what is it called? The mirror, right? The mirror. Yes, I got it right. And so that if you can check on your artwork and say, hey, is this guy supposed to look the way he looks right here? You know, is this correct? Let me mirror it. Boom. Okay, that's all right. And then you can keep working on your drawing. Boom. Nice. There you go. Beautiful. I like it. So I want you to go ahead and take a look through some of these tools here in the ribbon and familiarize yourself so that you can maximize everything that Sketchable Plus offers. What's up, Incoyote? ¿Cómo estás? Saludos. Felices fiestas. Sí, feliz año nuevo. Ya pasa mañana. Gracias por pasar por aquí. Estamos hablando de Sketchable. Sketchable Plus es una nueva aplicación de Sketchable y la estoy usando ahorita ya empezando desde hoy porque hoy salió en the Microsoft Store. Alright, so let's review a couple things that Sketchable Plus has to offer. Right now, it Supports up to 32 layers, hardware and document size requirements depending on your hardware. So not all Surface devices, not all PCs are the same. So pay attention to your device. However, all Windows 10 and Windows 11 devices will support Sketchable Plus. Mask. Select the single shape and mask off section of the canvas that cannot be edited. Yes. Customizable brushes. Oh my, you got to catch up with me on Monday where I'll go deeper into a lot of these things. But yes, you can then customize some of your brushes. User interface designed for touch and stylus. Oh, yes, you know, so that way, like some of these things here we have available to us, so you can touch the controls. Come on, camera, and or use your keyboard. Let me go. Don't want to do that. Here it is. There's the H for the hand. I like it. Nice. Stencils. That's on the ribbon. You want to check that out. So there's some big brain stuff. GPU, advanced painting engine. All right, cool. Photoshop PSD export. Big deal, because now once you maximize everything that Sketchable Plus does for you within the app, you can then export out to PSD file and then open in Photoshop and keep on working. That's big time. I like that. And a bunch of more big brain stuff. Okay, so custom document sizes, yes, and you can resize them, so that's awesome. Symmetry, there's a symmetry, native ARM support. Okay, so that's, I don't have any of those computers, so I want that Surface Pro X. Let's see, up to 128 undos. That's crazy. I didn't even know who needs that, but that's cool. Compatible with Windows native OneDrive, cloud backup, and sharing between devices. I use Dropbox, but there it is. You can use OneDrive for cloud backups, and then on a separate computer, open up Sketchable Plus and use the same files. Non-destructive canvas flip view, we saw that, and non-destructive tonal view filter. Look at that. That's crazy. This is version 1. It just came out today. Release date right there, 12/29. Well, today is the 30th. That's today when I was able to get a hold of it, and there we go. We're ready to go. It's version 1 of Sketchable Plus. Well, that's it. I just want to jump on and share the good news that Sketchable Plus is now available on the Microsoft Store. So go ahead and check it out. If you just getting a Surface device, if you have a PC, if anything running Windows 10 or Windows 11, you can go to the Microsoft Store and download Sketchable Plus for $20 and use it right now. All right, I am DTM, Delta Tango Mike. Thank you for hanging out with me. Find me anywhere on the internet. Right there, DTM. It's Delta Tango Mike on Instagram, Twitter, and Facebook. And I will see you around. Peace out.